Okay, now I'm recording in 5K. 5.3K, I'm recording. Osage Orange. I'm going to get a close-up view of sawdust coming out of the Husqvarna with a dull chain. And then I'm going to get a close-up view of sawdust coming out of a Husqvarna. Husqvarna, same piece of wood with a sharp chain. I know hedges like cutting concrete blocks, but we're going to see how the sawdust changes, if it changes in high definition 5K. See what we can get out of it, just to figure out that shot. So, like I was trying to say, these logs will be firewood. This lumber will be firewood, whatever you want to call this pile of scraps. I was trying to get 2x8s, 60 inches worth of 2x8s, actual 2-inch, out of this hedge logs, and there's probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 hedge logs here. Scraps off 5 or 6 hedge logs here. Most of the logs were scrapped because I didn't get anything out of them. I did get some beautiful slabs. I'm going to show you right now. I was sawing them right at the end of my live, and I just ended my live right there as I was sawing them because I need 2x8s, but I just couldn't waste these slabs. There was some nice grain in this Osage Orange. I'll show it to you real quick before it gets, in a couple days it'll turn to crappy brown lumber, but right now it's still yellow. So I'll show you that real quick. Not too far off the sawmill shed. This is that one that was on the sawmill. And you can see that curvy live edge through there. And I tried to say, and this one has it too, you know, that curved live edge. And then, but the grain pattern in this is crazy, I thought. So I'm going to try and preserve this live edge slab in Osage Orange, which I didn't know if the saw marks are incredible on it, you know, real bad. The saw marks aren't quite as bad on this one, a new blade. This is an old blade. So you can see just how hard that stuff is. This blade was really struggling, and I put on a brand new blade, it went right through it. But it is hard stuff. This blade probably didn't saw, I know it didn't saw 2 logs, and I had to change the blade, but this was probably the first or second cut on that blade. And then that wood just eats up those wood miser blades, double hard. I don't know, I like that grain pattern. But you see how crappy this wood is. I mean, you see that big split down there? You can't get a 2x8 out of this. Could have got a 2x8 out of this one or this one. But I like that grain pattern so much I decided to keep live edge slabs. And I finally made my order anyway, so no big deal saving these slabs. I couldn't pass up that live edge. And I think this is going to make it look really cool too once you get this bark off here. So the bark falls off. I think that's going to be a very cool addition to this live edge slab. The way that goes in right there, and then, I don't know. I just liked it. And that's what having your own sawmill is about, right? If you like something, you can keep it. And I like that. No idea what I'm going to do with it yet, but I like it. Well, that was fun. Now let's go see if we can put a sharp blade on that and see what that sawdust looks like. But I mean, it's throwing pretty good sized chips, even for a dull blade. But we'll see what they look like when we get a good sized blade on that, or a good sharp blade on that. We'll see what they look like. Okay, we're back with hopefully a sharp chain on. Just replaced. It's not a new chain. It's not anything special chain. It's been sharpened. I don't know how many times, 4 or 5, probably. So hopefully it's sharp. I sharpened it myself, so it may not be. I've had plenty. If it isn't, I'll probably just go right back into the shop and you'll never see that video. But I've had a few chains that come off my sharpener, you know, the organ sharpener, and they have not been sharp. So I'm not a professional chain sharpener or anything, but I know when they're sharp and I know when they're not. If it's not, I'll just take it back in there and we'll try this little experiment again. I'll try it with a dull chain and then a half sharp chain, and then I'll try and go get a good sharp chain. Anyway, this is supposed to be a sharp chain. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to saw these same 3 boards, and then we're going to go down the other end and saw those same boards and see if the sawdust is any different, see if it comes out 5K any different. Like the top of this board, only the chunks that land on this board. Oops, no chunks are going to land on that board because they're going to land over here. So anyway, we're going to try it. I think the camera was sitting about there. I hope you can tell the speed difference in that. Some sides, the other sides were not real impressively bigger, but the speed was impressive. It's so much more fun cutting with a sharp chain. I don't know how you're gonna see that on the video, but then that first chain was really dull, and this one is sharp. It's going right through it. That's how it's supposed to go through it. If it's not going through it like that fast, even hedge, then you got a dull chain. All right, let's go see how that came out. Then I have one other thing I got to figure out today. I'm gonna try to figure out this mic. I'm gonna try to figure out the distance on this mic. Oops, I said down, so here comes the dog. Let me take that back. It's not so much the distance on this mic. I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna try to figure out the when this microphone spikes out with the sawmill or the chainsaw, and I'm gonna try to get the distance on this microphone when it's on my chest versus when it's behind me and it doesn't have a clear line of sight. So I'm gonna move some things around in the sawmill shed, and I'm gonna try to set up the laptop out there with live, and then I'm gonna try to set up the phone